Unbelievable quantities of foam.
Suffocated in ammonia.
We have some T-Rex questions. Dave, shout them out.
Quite a few, starting with design. How many designs did you go through to get to the final T-Rex design?
2.
Make it up.
So quick.
7?
Seven.
Some just basic stats, length, height, weight of this device, if anybody knows.
Well, it was 36 feet long, and in its neutral position, it was 18 feet from the bottom of the ground to the top of its head. Does anybody remember how many tons it was?
It was a 9,000-pound device perched on top of a 3,000-pound motion simulator base.
I remember when we were on
pounds
set with that, Jeff Goldblum coming up to me after it had just kind of swooped by him. And he said, I just felt like a bus drove by me.
How many people did it take to work it?
6.
Well, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, there was a core crew on set. If we're talking now, if we're moving into puppeteering, there was a telemetry device that was built that replicated the mechanical bone structure that was inside of the T-Rex. And so each person got on their limb or their head, the neck, the tail, whatever part of it they were going to puppeteer.
Evan and Charles.
And it would work in real time. What you would make move, it would do it in real time on set, because it. And I guess you built that, Rich.
Yeah.
I mean, there was such
yeah.
a mechanical crew on this, was unbelievable. I mean, John Dahl was part of it. Tim Nordella, Craig Barr, Lloyd Ball. I mean, these guys, they came from another industry, the theme park industry. So now we've got theme park ideas being woven into the aerospace, and you know, it was quite an interesting eclectic mix of things coming together to make this happen, and it really did. It worked beautifully. But we also, there was computer programming, electronics work that was pretty groundbreaking. Because one of the problems with the dinosaurs, and you know, in the old days, I think they've gotten a little better or whatever, but when you go to a theme park, you would see a dinosaur or a big attraction or creature move, and inertia always, when it came to a stop, would sort of wagga wagga, as Stan would say, or it would wiggle and kind of move. And we had to eliminate that, because this thing had to perform like a real animal. So if its head whipped around, it needed to stop on a dime. So Stan, you know, got together, you know, with the whole team that was behind, you know, the electronics and the computer end of this, figuring out, you know, how are we going to, you know, get this in line and stop that from happening, because this will kill its performance. It won't look like a real animal. I mean, Alan, if you want to jump in on some of the things
let's talk all about the mechanics,
because I mean, this was groundbreaking stuff going on.
Accelerometers.
Yeah, what I remember is when they were tuning those accelerometers, it would shake the whole floor, because that thing would just, and it would just shake the whole floor of the building when they were getting it tuned, so it wouldn't do that during the performance.
Well, and this leads into Karen Winston's her comment and her question. Did you talk about the T-Rex on set? And it was never supposed to get wet from day one. There was going to be rain on